Alright guys, I wanted to show you some of the split screen co-op options for Gears of War PC version. Mostly because there's a couple shortcomings with it. So when you split screen on a computer monitor, mine being 24 inches, it's pretty small, pretty tough to see, right? And so what I was hoping to do was actually span two different monitors using NVIDIA's surround, by basically turning multiple monitors into one monitor. So let me start by showing you the options for split screen. So we'll go into campaign, co-op, local split screen. So I guess I'll show you basically a little bit about what it's about, so you know I'm here already. But when you're playing on one computer, you have to have two different input devices. So in this case, me being King Fa here, I would hit enter. And the one thing you should know is that you can't do multiple mouse and keyboard configurations. So you could potentially mirror the game on two different monitors, and that's a cool way to set it up, but you're still going to have that split screen experience. We tried a second mouse and keyboard, it's just not an option, so you're going to have to use a controller. I got a 360 controller plugged in, so I'm going to hit A on that. So see in the upper right there, King Fa is on the keyboard, and then King Fa 1 is going to be on the controller. I'm just going to go into the game to show you kind of the shortcomings that it is of doing split screen on a PC. So I'm just going to go in and hit control. When I can, I'll turn down the game volume so you can hear me a little better. So we can escape through this once it loads, I believe. Alright, let me kill the volume on the game. So we'll go audio. Too bad it doesn't have a master volume. And we'll kill the character volume. So let's go back. So one thing you're going to notice right away is the sides here. There's no way to set or define a resolution in the game. There's only some scaling options, or field of view options, I guess is a better way to put it. So you got your resolution scale. I currently have it at 110% or 111%. Let's get it down to 100 and see what that does. I don't know if that changed anything. Let me drop it down further. So if I bring it down to, let's do 720 for grins. Enter. Or back, I guess. Yeah, let's save it. So that really doesn't do anything for you there. So you're not going to get rid of these bars on the side by doing that. The other option, we get it up to the right resolution so it looks pretty. By the way, I'm running a Asus 24-inch monitor, and it has a 144 refresh rate, so I get the higher frame rates. But let me try showing you field of view. So field of view is only going to change within the window that's already presented. So we're at 92 there. If I drop that down to like 70, 80 is good. Let's try that. And the only thing you're really going to see there is in game you're gonna see less from left to right. So all that being said, I guess the problem is that this is first and foremost a console game, right? And they want to get people to get to install Windows 10, and this is one way to do it. You provide a hot game. It's a great game, but on Windows 10 only, people are going to upgrade, and then you're into their garden they want you to be in for whatever reason that is. So that being said, I think the limitations are based on it being a console port and not necessarily built from ground PC game. So you can't set a resolution. One thing I did try is I tried spanning those two monitors, and I'm not going to do a demo of that here, but what happened was I set up one monitor as a lower monitor and the second monitor as the upper monitor. So basically my hope was that the bottom portion of the game here, it would work on one monitor, and then at least partially, I don't know what I was hoping. I was just hoping it would work, right? And then the top portion would be on the other monitor. When I do that, what happens is that it just moves what you see here up in the center of the two monitors. So you still basically are covering the same real estate, but now half of the screen is on one monitor, half of the screen is on the other monitor, but only part of it, right? So if you picture this part of it just being missing. That by itself is not horrible, but what happens as well is that for some reason it changes the resolution on you when you're doing the NVIDIA surround monitor deal, and then all of a sudden you're super zoomed in and you can't see much of any of the action, and it just doesn't work. So this is what you got to deal with when you're playing this game. Not horrible, still fun to play with a friend or whatever, as long as they're comfortable with using a controller, because I'm not giving up the mouse and keyboard. But I mean, that's what it is. It's less than perfect. Hopefully they patch in some improvements on multi-monitor experience. Good experience with multi-monitor is I'll have buddies over and play Rocket League locally on one machine. We'll jump online and play with other friends. But you have the option of changing from a horizontal split screen to a vertical split screen. And then I enable the surround view in the NVIDIA control panel. And then one player gets his own monitor for his view, and then the other player gets his own monitor for their view. And it's a great experience. And I'm really hoping that these guys really patch in and update that makes this local, co-op a little more enjoyable. Overall, though, it is fun. I can't complain too much about the game experience itself. I'm going to end on this. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Check out my other videos. I'm weeding out the crappy ones. There's a few that I'm learning here, and so sometimes something will air out and there's a crappy video left behind. I need to delete those, but there are some good videos. If you look at the one with the ones with more views, they're definitely the good ones. The ones with basically no views, just ignore those. I'll get them out of there real soon. Again, thanks for watching. Take care.